Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. The jungle stretches endlessly with walls of green rising into the sky, the air thick with heat and damp soil, the sound of insects echoing like drums in the distance as the CIA team steps softly, their eyes focus their mission alive with urgency and fire. The leading agent walks at the front, his tall frame cutting through the vines, his shoulders broad, his movements fluid with strength, his face calm but fierce, his eyes sharp as steel, his handsome presence steadying the team as they push deeper into the wild. Every step feels heavy with danger, the air alive with the unseen weight of enemies waiting among the trees, yet his stride never falters, his instincts guide them forward, reading every broken branch, every faint scent of smoke, every whisper of threat carried by the wind. The girl lies somewhere ahead, guarded by ruthless men whose cruelty has painted the forest. With fear her heart shakes, with doubt her hope fading like the last embers of a dying flame, yet still she dreams of rescue, though she dares not believe it will come. The team moves closer, shadows blending with shadows, their weapons held tight, their breaths slow. The jungle watches as they creep forward, the night pressing down like a curtain until the first strike cuts the silence, and the mission ignites with fire and steel. The leading agent bursts forward, his body a storm of motion, his fists and blade tearing through resistance like thunder, his power unmatched, his skill precise. The enemy falters before him as if the very jungle bends to his will. The fight rages wild, the team sweeping through the camp with deadly grace, bullets whispering through the night, blades flashing with fire. The girl lifts her head through fear and sees in the man who came for her, tall and unbroken, a force of salvation. He grips her arm with strength, but also with care, his voice calm and low, guiding her through smoke and chaos, his body shielding her from the rain of bullets, his eyes never wavering, even as enemies close in from every shadow. They break into the trees, the night alive with gunfire, the jungle roaring with violence, roots tangling at their feet, branches ripping at their skin, yet still he moves forward, carrying her through the storm, his body a wall against the fury of war. The militia regroups, chasing like wolves through the dark, their rage echoing in every shot fired. The team returns fire, but the leading agent draws the weight upon himself, sprinting ahead into danger, his courage a flame that refuses to die. His muscles surge as he cuts through undergrowth, his chest rising with steady breath, his eyes sharp with focus. He is more than a man, he is the embodiment of willpower, a figure carved by duty and sacrifice. The jungle itself seems to bow before his stride. Behind him the girl clings to hope, her fear mixing with awe as she sees the way he fights, the way he moves, the way he commands the darkness itself to yield before his will. She knows her life rests in his hands. As she feels safe, the team pushes on, their bodies aching with exhaustion, their hearts hammering with dread. But their faith in him keeps them unbroken, every man, every woman driven forward by the knowledge that he will never let them fall. Through mist and rain he returns from the chase, blood streaking his skin, his chest heaving, but his eyes blazing like fire, his body battered, yet his spirit whole. He has survived again, a warrior rising from the jaws of death. Together they march deeper, their mission unyielding, the girl at the center, her steps guided by his hand, her gaze locked on him, the man who has carried her from despair, his presence like light piercing the shadows that cling to the jungle. The rain thickens, pounding the canopy, pouring onto their backs, yet he walks unshaken, each droplet rolling down his skin like marks of battle, his spirit untouchable, his strength endless, even as thunder shakes the earth beneath their feet. Suddenly the jungle explodes with fire, the militia striking with fury from hidden cliffs, gunfire raining down. The team responds with fierce precision, but it is he who charges into the fray, his body a weapon, his resolve unshaken, tearing through the line like a storm. The girl watches in terror, yet also in awe, as he faces impossible odds, his movements swift, his power unstoppable, each strike breaking the enemy, each breath a vow to protect. She sees in him not just a rescuer, but a guardian born of fire and steel. The fight ends in smoke and silence, bodies scattered, the jungle quivering with the echoes of war, yet he stands tall, his chest rising, his eyes calm, his presence a tower of strength in a world of chaos, his hand reaching back to steady her once more. They push onward through mud and root, through rain and shadow, their path long, but their hope alive. The helicopters wait beyond the edge of the green, their blades roaring like thunder, their lights cutting through the dark, a promise of salvation. But the enemy refuses to surrender. The final stand erupts with rage, the militia surging forward in desperation, bullets ripping the air fire flashing through rain, yet he carries her across the field, his stride relentless, his strength unbroken. Each step closer to freedom. The team fights around him, their fire fierce, their will unyielding, holding the enemy at bay, as he lifts her into the chopper, his muscles straining, his breath steady, his eyes locked with hers, a silent vow fulfilled in the storm of war. The helicopter rises, pulling them into the sky. The jungle falling away beneath them, swallowed by mist and darkness, the team bloodied. But alive, the girl trembling, yet safe, her eyes never leaving the man who saved her with every ounce of his being. She sees his chest heaving, his body scarred, his eyes calm as night. He is more than an agent, more than a soldier. He is the spirit of courage itself, a man forged in fire, unbroken by fear, unshaken by death. The mission ends, but the story burns in their minds, a legend carved into the wild, a tale of sacrifice, of unyielding will, of a man who carried light into darkness and refused to let it die, his presence a flame that will never fade. Thank you for watching.